What is up, guys? It's me, the Less Lethal Bandit, and I wanted to show you guys a special item that I acquired. Most of you guys have probably never seen one of these nor heard of this, but this item that I acquired was given to me by a really good friend of mine a couple years ago, whose name I won't mention because he's still active with the Kentucky Department of Corrections. But for you guys that watched my video, the differences with pepper spray, you noticed in that video I talked about the different sizes like MK2s, MK3s, and so forth, all the way up into the MK9s. Which MK9s is basically a mini fire extinguisher with a pistol grip OC spray. After you get out of that MK9 lineup, you get these bad boys right here. This thing is literally the size of a fire extinguisher, if not bigger. This thing is called a projectijet. It was used by the Kentucky Department of Corrections back in the good old days. This one here is actually a state issued one, and the last time it was used and seen action was 2007, to give you guys an idea how old this is. But yeah, it's got a shoulder strap on it to loot around because it's kindly heavy. When this thing is full of tear gas and OC, it weighs approximately about 16 to 18 pounds. It's got a grip on it right here that you hold, and it's got a pull pin method like a grenade. So you pull this out and pull it and you're ready to go. This thing was discontinued by the Kentucky Department of Corrections, and I'll tell you all the story behind it. I don't know if it's true or not, it's just what I heard. So all them years ago, they had an unruly inmate in a segregation unit, and for you guys that don't know what a segregation unit is, it's pretty much a jail inside of a prison. And I know you guys are probably like, well, what is that? Well, if inmates fight and they being unruly and they want to act up, they get put in segregation. And segregation is a big old unit, and the cells inside there is about the size, if not smaller, than your closet or your normal size bathroom. The only thing it's got in it is a bed and a toilet and a sink, and that's it. The inmates don't come out of that cell for no reason unless it's the shower, and that's only on certain days. Well, a story would have it, an inmate was been unruly in the segregation unit, and I reckon the CO just got tired of it back when they was still using these things, and he opened a bean slot. And for you guys that don't know what a bean slot is what we would feed the inmates through. It's basically a cutout and a big steel door that opens up, and you slide the inmates mail and food to them. That's what a bean slot is. Well, that CO opened a bean slot, and I reckon he told the inmate to cuff up, and the inmate refused to put his hands behind his back to cuff up, so the CO opened a projectijet up on him. And for you guys that don't know, looking at this thing, it has a lot, and I mean a lot of pressure coming out behind it, and up close like that, it's probably devastating. But as the story would go, they said the projectijet went off and it hit the inmate and it ripped his pants off and ripped some of his skin off his genitalia. That's why this thing was discontinued. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just a story that I heard. But just looking at that thing, you got to think an MK9 is made for dispersing crowds. This is triple the amount of an MK9. This is a lot, and it's very intimidating. But that just goes to show you sizes of OC and tear gas and how big they can be. I would absolutely hate to be on the receiving end of this. But that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to show. Till then, stay safe.